Beloved, there is something sacred about a dream. Not the dream you have when you close your eyes at night, but the dream that rises when you are wide awake. The one that speaks to you in quiet moments. The one that stirs your spirit and makes your heart beat a little faster. So many of us in the business of life forget to honor that dream. We tuck it away because bills are due, because the world demands responsibility, because someone told us we weren't good enough, or because we grew wary of waiting. But let me remind you today, your dream has not abandoned you. It waits, patient and unyielding, like a flame that refuses to go out even the strongest wind. It may flicker, it may hide, it may seem faint, but it does not die. Dreams are the soul's blueprint. They are the whisper of you were born to do. The compass pointing toward your true north. Without them, life becomes an endless cycle of days that blur together, where you rise, work, eat, and sleep, but never truly live. Dreams are seeds. Picture this. A farmer holds a small seed in his hand. To the eye, it looks insignificant, just a fragment of something. But within that seed lies a forest. Within that seed lies shade, oxygen, fruit, and shelter for generations to come. That's what your dream is, a seed. Maybe small now, maybe unseen by others, but inside of it lies something greater than you can imagine. And here's the truth: a seed buried in the soil does not mean it is dead. Just because no one sees your progress yet doesn't mean growth isn't happening. You may feel buried right now, but perhaps you are only planted. Dreams are fire. Your dream is also fire. Fire that warms, fire that lights the way, fire that cannot be extinguished by doubt or fear. Yes, the world will try to pour water on it. Yes, circumstances may try to smother it.
Yes.
People may try to convince you that fire is too dangerous, too uncontrollable, too much. But remember, fire, when nurtured, can cook a meal, guide a traveler, and ignite entire movements. That is what your dream does. It lights paths not just for you, but for others who will follow. Dreams are songs. Dreams are also like music. Each person has a melody that belongs only to them. When you ignore your dreams, it's like leaving a song unsung, a note unplayed. The world misses out on the harmony you were meant to bring. There are voices that will tell you your song doesn't matter. There are critics that will try to silence it. But let me ask you this: what good is a voice if it stays silent? What good is a song if it's never sung? Your dream is waiting to be heard. The enemy of dreams now, let us speak of the enemy. The greatest thief of dreams is not failure, but forgetfulness. Not the forgetfulness of losing your keys, but the forgetfulness of losing yourself. You forget what once made your heart race. You forget the visions that kept you awake at night. You forget the passion that once made you unstoppable. Life will try to make you forget the routine, the struggle, the grind. But forgetting your dream is forgetting your destiny. And when you forget your destiny, you live a life half-lived. Remember your childhood dream. Do you remember the days of your childhood when you were asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you answered with boldness. Maybe you wanted to be a doctor, a singer, an astronaut, an artist. You didn't ask, is it realistic? You didn't worry, what will people think? You didn't calculate the risks. You simply believed. That was not naivety, it was truth. You saw the world not as it is, but as it could be. That child still lives within you, asking you to believe again. But the time is now. Some of you are waiting for the perfect time to remember your dream. Waiting for more money, waiting for more support, waiting until the children are grown, waiting until retirement. Let me tell you this: there is no perfect time. The time is now. Do not postpone your purpose. Do not delay your destiny. For every day you wait, your dream waits too, and the world waits for what only you can give. And the weight of other people's voices, perhaps you silenced your dream because of other people's voices. Someone said you weren't talented enough. Someone laughed at your vision. Someone told you to be realistic. But here's a secret: people's opinions don't pay your bills, don't live your life, and don't carry your destiny. Do not give other people the authority to rewrite your story. Your dream is bigger than you, beloved. Your dream is not just for you. It is for the world. Think of every invention, every book, every song, every breakthrough. They began as someone's dream. Imagine if those dreamers had stayed silent. Imagine if they had chosen comfort over courage. The lives of many are waiting on the courage of one. You're the call. So I stand before you today with a simple message. Remember your dreams. Go to the attic of your mind and dust them off. Open the box where you buried them and let them breathe again. Speak them, write them, sing them, build live them. You are not too old. It is not too late, and you are not too broken. Your dream is alive. It is waiting for you to rise. Beloved, as this message comes to a close, let us and look deeply within ourselves. Life is a fleeting moment, a breath, a blink of an eye. And within that moment lies the power to create, to transform, and to fulfill the calling etched into your very soul. That calling is your dream. Dreams are not random. They are not accidents of imagination. They are placed within you like treasures hidden in the earth. waiting to be discovered, waiting to be unearthed by your courage. Your dream is not something fragile, it is your birthright, it is the echo of your purpose. But here is the truth we must face too many people forget. They forget not because they didn't have a dream, but because the noise of life became too loud. Bills needed paying, families needed providing for, responsibilities grew heavy, and in that weight the dream became silent. Some convinced themselves it was childish, others buried it beneath fear, and many believed it was too late. But I tell you today, your dream has not died. It still beats beneath the surface of your life, like an ember waiting for a spark. It waits for you to breathe on it again. It waits for you to remember. Yes, the road will not always be smooth. There will be obstacles, critics, setbacks, and long nights of doubt. You may even stumble. You may even fail. But failure does not mean the end of your dream. Failure is simply the evidence that you are alive, that you are trying, that you are daring to become. Failure is not the grave of your dream. It is the soil that nourishes it. And what is the cost of forgetting? The cost of forgetting your dream is not just your own loss. It is the loss of the people who needed your light. It is the silence of a song that was never sung. It is the emptiness of a book never written, a business never started, a vision never lived. The world grows dimmer each time someone chooses comfort over courage, safety over purpose, fear over faith, but in the opposite, imagine what happens when one person remembers. Imagine what happens when you remember. A single spark can start a fire. A single voice can inspire millions. A single act of courage can change history. And beloved, your dream is waiting to be that spark, that voice, that act. Do not believe the lie that you are too late. Some of the world's greatest works were born in seasons when others thought time had already passed. It is never too late to remember, never too late to start, never too late to rise. Do not believe the lie that you are too small. Every mountain begins as dust. Every river begins as a drop. Every tree begins as a seed. What seems small in your hands can grow into something mighty in the hands of time and persistence. And do not believe the lie that you are not worthy. If the dream was planted in you, then you are worthy of carrying it. You have enough. And with every step, more will be given to you as you walk in faith. Beloved, remember your dreams. Take them out of the attic of your memory. Shake off the dust. Hold them in your hands once more. Speak life over them. Protect them as you would protect a newborn child. Water them daily with action. Feed them with discipline and clothe them with belief. For when you live your dream, you do not only fulfill your purpose, you awaken others to theirs. Your courage becomes contagious. Your boldness becomes an invitation. Your victory becomes a lighthouse for those who are still searching for the shore. The world needs what you carry. Someone's healing is tied to your words. Someone's freedom is tied to your creation. Someone's inspiration is tied to your bravery. Your dream is not just for you. It is for the generations who will rise because you chose to rise. So today, make this decision you will no longer forget. You will no longer bury. You will no longer silence the song of your soul. You will stand tall, walk forward, and live the life that was written for you. Beloved, remember your dreams, for within them lies your purpose. Within them lies your destiny. Within them lies the fullness of life itself. And when you dare to remember, when you dare to live, you do more than change your own story. You change the world.